Do you like a cold open?
Some way to tell me when fucking starts would be nice.
Of course, of course. I definitely won't farm this for bloopers.
Uh-huh. You might want to position your camera and remove the tweening asset there.
It's so much
Backflip.
easier to.
What I what I would do right now,
Mm-hmm.
make 8 or 9 cameras.
How much could a banana cost? $10?
They're actually getting really expensive right
It's
now.
bad out there. Yeah, yeah. No. We're gonna do this stupid. We're gonna do this stupid like. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the intro thing. It's gonna be great. It's not gonna be nerve-wracking at all. Where's the camera? There's the camera.
Who are you
Simpsons
talking
reference.
to?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Get good.
I. All right. You know what? It's fair, but uncalled for.
Just run with it. It's your thing.
I know. That's true. Lean into the awkward. Awkward is part of the brand by now.
Exactly.
First of all, let's just, get some pleasantries in the way.
Pleasantries? Is that our thing now?
I like sneaking the word pleasant in as many times as I can. It makes the director mad.
Uh-huh.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling to be here? Do you find yourself often cornered in a back alley being asked questions?
Well, no, never actually.
Okay. Sounds
I'm
good.
here because you promised lunch afterwards.
Ooh. Yeah,
You said it was on you.
It can be off of me. You know what? We'll stop that there. On our break, I'll DoorDash us something. You got any
Uh-huh.
allergies?
Um,
Dream allergies?
good luck getting DoorDash here. No, not really.
Okay. Well, I mean, I love to start off a little interview with the most, upsetting question that someone could ever look at someone who looks strange and ask, "What are you?"
I look strange. I'm a normal person
You're
who
just a
has
human?
like normal human body.
There's no pointed ears under
It's
that headphone?
oh shit. Well, no. See, my normal human body is somewhere else.
Okay.
It's it's mine, I swear. She just took it for a little while.
Concerning. I believed you until you had to clarify.
Yeah, well, I guess part of this interview thing's my horrific backstory,
I
isn't
would
it?
love to hear it.
All right, so you meet a girl in your dreams who
Mm-hmm.
looks almost like you, except like idealized. Uh, she tells you, "Hey, you are literally the most boring person to ever exist.
That's fucked up.
Do you want to like to nap forever and never ever have to do anything?" And you're like, "Wow, that sounds like a dream." And she's like, "Yes, exactly. Why don't we trade places?" Well, uh, when you say yes to that, what she does is trade places with you. You're now the dream person. She's
Huh.
now you in your body. Uh, and you switch names.
So you're cursed?
Uh, kind of like Fey trapped.
So this is bad for you. This is a bad experience.
I mean, I don't have to pay taxes.
You know what? I love your optimism. I love that you can find an upside to being fate trapped.
I mean, I don't have to really work. Well, then again, I do. I now apparently work as a extra in the background of everyone else's dreams, which is
Work
why
is
it's like weird,
interesting.
really weird that you're here, talking to me.
Right, right. So what do you do in my dreams generally, besides wander through my head all day?
Sit in a crowd and whisper peas and carrots to make it sound like people talk.
That's hysterical. I love that a lot.
What? I'm a background extra. You're not supposed to pay attention to me.
No, that's fair. I love that you're our Foley expert. That you're do you ever do camera work? Do you change my
Uh,
perspective? Like when someone sees their dreams from third person, is that you?
no. That's some other dude.
Okay.
All right. So I don't really do anything else because they don't really trust me with anything else anymore. I fucked up every other job, so this is kind of what they can get me to do.
I see.
Um, yeah,
I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume you aren't unionized in any way.
yeah, getting the the dream designs to understand what a union is
Mm-hmm.
without, them horrifically linking up and turning into a literal union of bodies.
Gross.
Um, yes, a little bit. Really good for nightmares. It does parties now. Literally, that dream nightmare you have about parties that has a wall of faces?
Of course.
That one.
That one.
That
Upsetting
one.
that you were there. Were you doing the mouth sounds? The gross mouth sounds that the wall of faces made?
I don't kn They do that on their own.
God.
I I was there just kinda drinking some punch.
Oh, that was your break.
Someone someone spiked it. I'm a
Probably
normal
me.
person. I don't do any of the high horror stuff.
You know what? That's fair. So, that is your job. So, you also stream. Is that also into people's streams?
Uh, no, see, that's like me punching a hole into the real world to, talk to real people
I
because
see.
they slightly make more sense to me than anyone here.
The horrific dream logic and people literally unionizing into a gibbering wall of faces.
Yeah, dream logic is very, very literal here.
That is very interesting. I am also from somewhere where the logic was very, very different. It was all folklore and vagaries and stories and such. And as those stories changed, so did the logic. Which,
I mean,
so that's
the logic doesn't change, it just never makes any sense.
right, right. But I'm just saying we both come from a background of it's very weird how normal and in place everything is here. Or I suppose you were here before. You were in the real world and then you got transferred to Dream Logic.
Oh, you are seeing a set. This is your brain. You are designing this environment. I don't know why it's a dingy alley. This is you.
I'm comfortable with saying
Outside of
Dingy
this,
Alley.
outside of this is where I would live, which is more like a chaos space type
Right.
deal.
Do you have
Empty,
like
very, very empty.
a home amidst the chaos space?
I tried maintaining a home. It's a lot harder and much more literal. And I I just kind of gave up eventually.
Mm-hmm.
What I do now is I have a bed and it's kind of just like a floating cloud. Really comfy.
That's something. So, would you say being kind of Evie Sleepy has always been a character trait of yours, or that's something you've kind of gained to combat the madness that you are now surrounded with?
It was worse before. If anything, I'm a little more awake now.
What would you say that's to? The work or the streaming or
Um, it's weird to see your coworkers in your head.
fair? That's fair. I don't like seeing them in my awake. So if I had to see them more, that would be
Yeah, it's
a lot.
and it gets really weird. It's like, am I actually sleeping? Does this rest mean anything? The answer is no.
To both of those?
Yeah. I
Awful.
just kind of generate a new Rue who's a little bit more dream, which is weird.
Damn. That does sound like a fade trap. That does sound like how you fucking what's that movie with the spinning top?
Um, what?
Never mind. Um so before the first time you were able to punch through to reality and stream some stuff and hang out with your regular human compatriots that you had left behind, what triggered that?
Uh, you know, I talked to a guy and he said this was going to work for sure, and I had to just trust him on that, and it worked for sure, maybe. At least, well, you're here, and you seem to know my streamer,
It's true. Big
my
fan.
stream, so I guess it works. Didn't really have a heck of a lot of feedback. As far as I knew, I was talking to the dream people.
That is concerning. So you are
Yeah.
not 100% sure that I am real and someone else's dream and not just another chaotic dream thing.
Oh no, you're too consistent.
Sick. I appreciate.
No, they can't really make a world like this on their own.
I
They need
see.
somebody like you. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure like Cheryl is like I call her Cheryl. Her name's more like a complex string of characters that's unpronounceable by human beings.
Sick.
Um, Cheryl's probably like on the edges of this, stealing all the grape soda. So, I'm sure she'd be really, really glad if we moved away from that vending machine behind you. We don't have
Uh
to. It's fine.
okay. I will take your word on that. I feel like all my questions are really dangerous to have answered. Cuz I'm scared that Cheryl is going to come out and answer them when I'm having such a nice
I mean,
conversation with you.
they definitely won't want to do that, so don't worry about it.
Excellent. My fears are rescinded.
I mean, the ones who would be a problem are being kept away, so don't worry about it.
By Cheryl? Or you?
Yes.
That was way too long to pause. I didn't like that. That didn't make me comfy.
Don't worry about it. Next question.
Sick. Next question. um, so, you're interacting with me, and I obviously do streaming. Do you interact with a lot of people who do streaming through their dreams and through your own streaming?
Theoretically, yes, but like, um, they don't really remember it like I do. I'm like 80% sure you're gonna forget this dream when you wake up.
Huh. So so you could just punch me in the face and probably get away with it because I'd have no idea.
Um, I probably could do it just because my punches will feel like soft kitten paws to your face.
Well, that's
But yeah, sure. I'm not a violent dream. I have to submit a permit for that.
ha. What? Do you get a license?
Sort of. Okay, the complex and weird intricacies of getting like a permit or a license down here to do certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Even worse, because it's done by dream logic. I'm going to need to write my name on like sharpie my name on a rock and toss that into the river of dreams, and they'll get back to me in 6 to 7 millennia. Uh, so I'm not too
Wow.
worried about it.
That is the DMV, but in dreams. That sounds awful.
Yes, and
Okay,
the people around here don't really have a concept of time.
so they're in no rush.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you feel like you go out of your way to do that, or is that just kind of a part of your dreamy self to reach out to
Getting,
people?
um, it's just kind of a hazard of the job. Eh, Streamers will dream about streamer people more often. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, Rue, we're gonna need you to just like dress as your normal self and, get inside this person's head for a bit and just do streamer terms at them. It's actually one of the ones where I can play like a side part and never get to be a main character though. They're very, very specialized.
I see.
But
That
yeah, it's amazing what a headset as an accessory can get me as a job.
it's like just walking in like you own the place into a backstage and just everyone lets you in.
Yeah, kind of.
Nice. So the only time you're really participating in a main character role is in your own streams, which are not dreams, but you punching into reality.
Yes, pretty much.
Do you enjoy those moments? Do you look forward to them?
It's kind of the only way I can stay a little more sane.
That's kind of sweet, though put in a very scary way.
Yes, you'll find a lot of that here.
Fair. Fair. Well, I look like I'd tear people up with my teeth, so you won't get any shit from me for being a
I
little
mean,
scary.
I've seen you in a lamp. I I can't be scared of you.
That like you've never been put in a precarious situation because of viewers.
I haven't though.
What the fuck? Just literally really?
Don't put it on your redeems and you're fine.
That's fucked up.
They
That
give me a lot of cookies.
I really got to be in charge of my own redeems. That's what's got to fucking happen. I got to find out how to get
Yeah.
in there.
Well, first, you make a fey deal with Pleasant.
I still haven't paid off the last 4.
No, no, it needs to be lopsided on your side, you know.
See, that's what I tried to make the first 4, but then they weren't. And now I think I owe her an internal organ, which is fucked up. I don't think she's gonna collect. She just likes to hold it over me.
I mean, it's probably going to be collected as soon as Pleasant needs an internal organ.
That's unsettling. I'm gonna move right along. Do you
Welcome, welcome to being insurance.
do you have any specific goals in mind for your dreaming life or your streaming life?
Get back at that one bitch. And as far as streaming, I'm kind of just I don't have anything specific. I want to kind of see how far I can get,
Yeah.
really. And I think I'm doing rather well because, like, holy shit.
We're gonna ignore that alarm which just went off on my side. We're gonna super ignore that.
I I didn't hear anything.
Sick. Well,
You might want. Well, you should have probably like raised your arm and been like, "Oh, this is the part where I raised my arm, and that signaled where the alarm is, so I can cut it out of the recording." But you're
mm,
not that smart.
no, not even close. Rue, I know a lot about you now. It all seems
Mhm.
pretty too much to return to the Chaos Dreamland, which seems bad to live in, but you know, I get a bad living situation. Rent's tough out here. Do you feel that your audience knows this much about you?
No, in fact, I've been trying to think of a good way to present some of the lore, and
Ooh.
I was going to tie it toward to when I get like a when I was able to like reconstitute my body to being more um good looking. But
I think
well,
you look
the
great,
issue
just to put it out there.
issue is that that deal kind of fell through, and yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
brutal.
woof.
So- I
What?
don't know why the fuck it said. Wait, do you say woof normally, or do you do that because I do that all the fucking time?
I use it in place of oof because I just wanted something a little different.
I've never felt closer to you, actually. I made fun of so constantly because all the time my filler word is just woof.
Just, stay back over there. You don't need to get any closer.
All right, well, I meant emotionally, but okay. Message received. um, do you feel like you really I mean, clearly you value them knowing more about you. Do you feel like I know all there is to know about you?
Heck no.
Do you like that?
Yeah, it's probably a good distance to keep.
Mm-hmm. Because of the chaos.
Well, yes, part of it. A girl just needs some secrets sometimes.
That's real. That's real. I'm very new to socializing in general.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
You don't have
fucking
to, you didn't have to say it because I already knew.
ouch. Moving right along. Um, I love talking about your deep and tragic past. I love talking about your concerning future. But also, just like, what do you like to do? Do you like, what's your favorite kind of thing to stream? What are you enjoying about it?
I really like to show people games that they may have never considered.
Mm-hmm.
I like to show people really interesting indie games because, like, everyone, you know, knows the AAA games. I don't need to give them any kind of audience. They're
Right.
doing well enough on their own. So I'd rather show them be like, hey, how many people here have seen Katamari? I know you've heard of it, but like, have you actually sat down and played it? And how about Antichamber or Bobbity or, some weird crap I found once?
I will say I have loved the hell out of every game you've thrown at me. Just being like, "Hey, here's something weird," and you give no more details, and you just send me at it, send me or whoever you're recommending things to at it, and I think that's honestly kind of magical.
I love the games I've played. Like of the Devil, I wish
Mm.
I streamed it, but I didn't. I played it offline, so all my reactions from now on won't be quite as genuine.
God, the weird situation of being like, oh, I want to play this game, but I want to stream it, but can I fit it into a stream schedule? Or like being disappointed that I played a game that I enjoyed before I started streaming.
Mm-hmm.
It's do you feel
Like
like oh sorry, continue.
I was going to say that that's definitely the Nier series for me.
Mm,
I want to show people the specialness of Nier without being like super knowledgeable about it,
right.
but like, I can't do that. You were going to ask?
I was trying to remember. I'm not gonna lie, my brain totally blanked.
See, I could have remembered my comment and we could have got back to it.
Yeah, that would have been smarter. Oh, I remember. Um, do you feel like your enjoyment of streaming games has on some level lowered or killed your love of playing games by yourself?
No, I just finished Dredge
Yeah,
and I'm going for 100% complete on it.
that's
But like,
awesome.
I didn't want to like get seated in that
Mm-hmm.
game, so I was
Mm-hmm.
like, screw everyone else. I'm going to play this by myself.
Hell yeah.
Besides, you're getting my Claire Obscura, so I'm going to play Dredge.
Right? It's a give and take. They get one, you get
Yeah,
one.
Claire Obscura is a fantastic game that I would love to get back to,
I
but
heard it's so good. I'm so excited to
I
play it.
keep I keep like losing days to collapse, and I love collapse, and I'm
Mm,
not going to tell them to stop. But it's like, guys, I want to do some solo streams,
right?
just a little bit, just a little.
I mean, yeah, fuck yeah. Hey, I'll be your bouncer. I'll tell people to fuck off.
No, it's fine.
Then you can be like, "Oh, Moth is making me do this. I'm so sorry." Or I could call in a
I can.
bomb threat.
What?
Nothing. Do you have a favorite food?
Uh, Mexican
Mm.
enchiladas, like really good, like enchiladas.
Did you have this favorite food from before you became stuck in the dream?
Yeah. Otherwise, I don't really have food here that is like food recognizable.
Woof.
Um, do you remember like Dolly AI and when you asked it to make food and it pumped out something that definitely looked really close to food, but definitely wasn't food?
Yeah, yeah.
That's stream food.
That's brutal. That's that's hell. That sounds hellish. What about
Yeah,
music?
well,
People dream about music plenty.
Yes, and some people are tone deaf.
Real. But do you have a favorite genre?
Um, Oddly, I am kind of like one of those people who's when I say I'm into everything, I kind of mean it, except I don't like one specific thing.
Let me guess. Is it
Uh,
country?
no, oddly, I can listen to country
Oh,
as well.
nice.
As long as it's not like Christian rock.
Sure,
Um,
sure.
what I was going to actually say is, when you have a rapper who goes on about how much better they have it than you know, like I have more bitches, more
Ugh.
money,
Real.
more
Preach.
status symbol X. I can't stand that.
It's
I
so
will never
annoying.
do that.
It's like that little
And then
kid in middle school who like had the silver spoon in his mouth and he was like, I have two Xboxes. Do you have two Xboxes?
and I'm like, kid, I had to sell my games to make rent money once.
Right?
It
Like,
was horrifying.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't have,
It's
I used to have a Switch. I no longer have a Switch. I have to
woof.
borrow these days.
That is brutal.
Hmm. I mean, well, that's back with the other bitch. I
And
should have
good
asked if
riddance.
yeah. Well,
Maybe.
I would like to be back in the real world a little bit. I don't know if it would be
Fair.
improve things, but it at least would make a lot more sense.
At least you'd get some fucking food in you. Tell you what, if you ever make it to the real world, you gotta hit me up. We gotta go get enchiladas. Clearly.
Clearly.
Excellent. Okay. Clearly, also clearly, this is the end of the show. There's nothing more to this. Obviously, there's nothing more going on. I'm so glad you were willing to let me corner you and ask you so many questions, despite you always being a background character. Did you enjoy it?
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Nice. I'm glad. Well, I had a lot of fun talking to you. Um, is there anything you feel that your audience or anyone who happens to stumble across this should know about you, other than what I've scouted out of you already?
Um, Audience, the exercise redeem is right there. Never click it because it'll make you my least favorite person. How dare you?
And you heard it first. She has a button that makes her mad at you, which is hysterical. I'll see you for enchiladas at some point.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the second part of the show. Thank you for being here. I'm really excited and nervous because I think I told you first about this thing that I wanted to do with the interview and the two characters, and I just haven't been able to try it yet. And I'd say like this has gone really, really well in my opinion. Um, I was looking you up a bit before we started. You started less than a year ago with streaming, right?
Yeah, and it's been kind of a chaotic journey.
Mm. Uh, your first stream seems to be Lost Media.
It's lots of time. It was never saved, in fact, because I didn't have the archive thing save.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't ever go into like a VOD.
Right.
Whoops.
What were you streaming?
The very first stream I did, what did I do? I think it was like a Baldur's Gate 3,
Mm.
I think.
That's your second stream as well, because that's where the
Spent
pre-recorded stuff starts.
I
But either way,
then it might have been something different.
how did you feel after your first stream?
Uh Nervous and kind of disappointed.
Really?
There's nobody there.
Ah, yeah, that that'll do it. That's, I mean,
Oh, yeah, actually I know what the first one was.
ooh.
It was Black Mesa.
Ah, you made me play that. I really liked Black Mesa, but God, was my computer about to explode.
Yes, it's a really terrifyingly like complex game
Mm-hmm.
sometimes.
It. I feel like a lot of people have stories about like streaming to no viewers. How did you deal with it that you wanted to continue, or were you just like, this is a grind and I gotta push past it?
Like, push past it.
Okay, I hear you better now, so let's just pretend it didn't happen.
Yes, let's just play pretend that that never happened.
Right. I love playing pretend. I mean, that's why I'm here, is to play pretend. Why would you say you were interested in VTubing above flesh tubing, or even just not having a character on screen?
Gender dysphoria.
Same and real.
There we go.
Has it helped?
Uh, Not especially, but like
Mm,
at the very least, I'm presenting a face out there that I can live with.
yeah. It puts me in a weird position to talk about this because I only know you by this face.
Yeah, kind of by design.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I like it. I think it's a nice face.
yeah, well, I put a lot of effort into making Rue look nice, and like her eyes, especially.
The eyes are really, really pretty. All of you looks really good, especially this model, which you told me you built after you kind of knew more about streaming, but haven't switched over to it on your channel.
I will probably never switch to this. This is Rue that never was, basically, is what the model's called.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's basically, if I were to have made Rue with what I know about VTube Studio now, or VRoid Studio,
Right.
sorry, and yeah, she looks really nice. Never gonna get used as the main model. You
Just
can
because it's too far from.
do, yeah, it's too far from the one I've been using
I
and
see.
all the art, and that's fine. I can actually
Fair.
probably just make her red and call it good, but whatever.
Kind of real.
Um, yeah, you can actually get this model on stream if you give me 100 bits, which is like $1, but like, yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good deal. You might see me doing that because I like this model a lot.
Yeah,
And now it's gonna have
it's
this emotional connection of that girl I interviewed.
that one bitch.
That one bitch. Yeah.
He teased me relentlessly when we were, not recording.
Speaking of teasing me relentlessly, and speaking of your skill in Vroid improving, that's what I know you first from, is helping me out with a lot of the technical stuff. Would you say that that's your biggest strength in this, let's call it industry, and pretend we're professionals?
Uh, so it's made me a few friends. That's about it, though. I
Mm.
don't ever get paid for it, so
Well, no, but
I
it's
can't
made
really.
your stream very impressive to watch, and your model's very nice to look at.
Oh, yeah. That said, I get a lot of lurkers, so I'm never really sure how much people actually watch.
Fair,
I
fair.
I I'm told that a few people are actually just audio only because they're there for my dulcet tones. And like, how can you listen to me? I sound horrible.
You know, I had that exact same reaction. Someone commented on one of the VOD videos saying that they went to sleep to it, and I was genuine, like, I couldn't understand it. I was like, oh, you are just buttering me up because there's no way in hell anyone could ever find my voice soothing.
Was
But
it
they're out there.
was it Draconic Bones?
It was.
Okay, so Draconic Bones also listens to me to go to sleep. So
She's a sweet lady
yes.
with taste that is undecipherable.
Uh,
Should be studied.
it's easier to know that she lived under a rock and is neurospicy.
Real. And
Yeah,
and we should all be so lucky to find more of us.
yeah. Little sis is great. Anyways, so you have questions, I assume.
I mean, these are the questions. I like talking about streaming, and I like talking about VTubing especially because I really, really like VTubing, and I've always kind of wanted to do streaming, but I never really felt like there was a community I belonged to until I started interacting more with VTubing. What was your first interaction, you'd say, with the VTubing community?
Uh, I watched Ellie Minibot, and I was like a big time, like, well, big time. I was like a troll in her chat,
Lovely.
and that got me to branch out to others who I, you know, just started following, and that was the before Rue times.
Mm-hmm.
Because, fun fact, there might be another account that I own that is not called Rue.
Ooh, secrets.
Yeah, the name of that account is never going to be said by me.
Is it just your
So
straight legal name?
no,
Okay, that's good. That's good at least. Yeah,
no.
I didn't have a past Twitch account, but I had a past YouTube account, and that will remain buried to time, for sure.
I have both. Actually, all of Rue's accounts are extremely new, and it ran me into some issues, especially with PayPal. It's like, hey, you're like brand new, and you want to be sending money to your account? Yeah, no, you're not allowed.
Yeah, that does
I'm
sound like something
like,
they would hitch a fit over.
yeah, I despise PayPal.
They are a lot. Would you
Anyways,
say that? What would you say about it brought you in to decide to try and do streaming yourself?
um, so, this is my real horrible backstory.
You don't have to
I
share,
was
of course.
issued an ultimatum. Hey, you need to move out by this X time. Get some kind of like income so you can at least support yourself. I
Mm.
have uh secured some roommates and am going to be pitching in mainly food and chores around the house. And
Mm-hmm.
but I needed some actual income, high VTubing, uh, to at least afford like basic necessities that um that are not food.
Right.
So
I see. So that is the scariest thing in the world that I could ever hear is that starting out streaming, which is already a difficult fucking thing to be doing, this is your primary funds.
yeah, this and it has to do with like I fucked up my back in
Mm-hmm.
a labor-intensive job, and um, yeah, I need insurance. You don't get insurance for free.
Yep.
To yeah, yeah.
That
So yeah,
that is fucking devastating.
it is devastating. I hate it. It's the worst motivation to start this with because it kind of flavors some of the interactions you get with other people if they find out that you really are doing this for money, and I just tend not to tell people that.
Right. Right. I
I
I
I
definitely
don't.
think there's a distinct difference towards people who are like fucking scam artists and people who are using an uncertain means for income. Like,
Yeah,
the latter is
I
just scary, not scammy.
yeah, I generally don't like tell people to donate to me because like I'd rather them use their money on themselves. But
Right.
if they feel like they want my cute emotes to use everywhere, or if they want that, uh, to skip the ads or whatever, then
Mm-hmm.
go ahead. I do have the tip jar open. I almost never mention it.
Yeah. That's uh an amount of gracious in a precarious situation that I don't think I could ever be. I think if I was depending on this for my main income, you'd find me with the clickbaitiest fucking shit going on.
Yeah, and I really did consider it, and
Mm-hmm.
I considered my own personal morals. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to just try to build a big enough audience where enough of them want to see me succeed that they, support me without me having to be like, hey, please,
Please, I'm
please,
dying.
please, I want to buy another toothbrush. This one's getting really, really bad.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's. I mean, That's fucking awesome, though. That's an incredible way to look at it. I feel like it's really rare, even amongst the community, for people to look at streamers as serious people.
Hmm.
And I feel like you not only do that, but like also have like a moral code surrounding it.
Well, it's like I know that if I were to want to be like majorly pushing myself, what I'd be doing is streaming every day on Monster Hunter Wilds or something
Mm-hmm.
big name that sh like shows up in the search results a lot better than say, you know, of the devil or something.
Right, right.
But I want to show off indie games,
Yeah,
and I'm not going to compromise on that. So I'd
you want to succeed your way.
rather, yeah, I'd rather be known as that one bitch who plays a lot of weird games and has a nice voice. Although I don't think it's nice, but
I think
people
it's very
tell me enough
nice.
that I should at least listen to them.
I agree.
So
I
yeah.
think the people around you are really, really kind.
Yeah. I could be like, no, no collabs. I need to stream exclusively on my channel, and I need to make sure
Mm-hmm.
I play only the biggest and newest and most shiny game that I can get my hands on. And it's like, no, that's not me.
Yeah. What?
Because in a lot of ways, we're incentivized to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. I so you're succeeding your way. What would you say wildest dreams come true success looks like to you? Is it able to support yourself as an indie VTuber? Is it being able to sign on with a corpo? Like what?
Pay off some of my pay off some of my debts,
Mm,
um, and am able to support myself using this without like big fears of being like, oh my God, I'm going to burn up all my free will, but not free will, but like free ride before I can get any sort of real money out of this.
right.
Uh,
But all of it
I would,
independent.
I don't really want to ever sign with like a big corp
Right.
because like, meh,
Fair.
I as much as like help as they give you for like um promotion and all that, and
Mm-hmm.
like setting up um, events and crap. I I don't sing. I don't do it,
Fair.
and a lot of them they they hire based on talents that can do other medias with,
I
and I
mean,
don't think I don't think they want to hire a VTuber who's like, I can read you audiobooks.
I mean, don't sell yourself short, right? Like mixers can do a lot in terms of singing. Like, goddamn, and also like could
I
be a
do
niche untapped market.
practice voices, and I'm stretching myself that way, but like, um, they don't usually go for that sort of thing.
It's fair. It's fair. It would be a long goal, but like this isn't about realism. This is about ideal. Like, do
My
you?
ideal is that I am able to afford HRT, and can live comfortably and happily without having to compromise on any of my morals.
Yeah.
We'll see how far that goes.
No, that's awesome though. That's a foot firmly in the real world around your life, rather
Well,
than
it's
in a
I
space where we are asked to become someone else. I think that is very admirable.
Yeah, I don't really have dreams for big happiness. I'm okay with a small happiness.
Yeah.
I would rather just have the way of living that I can do so without feeling gross when I go to bed later.
Fair. Very, very fair. So I would say you feel very separate from the character of Rue. Would I be correct in saying that?
Um, for the most part, she's me, just a little bit more cappy and witty.
Mm-hmm. You just keep the motor mouth running.
Yeah, if you like quip at me in my chat, I'll quip back way harder.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do it.
Noted.
seriously, uh, uh, when I was growing up, I actually spoke very, very fast, and it was kind of a problem because I would never stop speaking. I would just keep going, motor mouth, and just like utter word vomit all the time, and it would just make me completely ununderstandable. But see, I went to speech therapy class, and they kind of
Ah,
slowed me down. I think way faster than even that little sample of that,
yeah.
and
No, I
I used to try to speak as fast as I thought, which was a problem.
Do
So
you feel like, even though you've kind of switched your voice to a slower, gentler, like calmer tone, that you like retain that sort of desire to express yourself?
yes, and it's actually got me to um, it's been an easy way in towards humor and wit
Mm-hmm.
because I'm very good at like the snappy comeback. Because like for everyone else, if they have a real time thought, which is thought that moves the speed of themselves
Right.
in reality, then which is a common thing and it doesn't make people stupid or slow or
Yeah.
anything. It's just, people's brains work differently. Mine works
Mm-hmm.
a mile a minute, and I have like all the time in the world to really come up with a witticism. Of course, that doesn't help me when my train gets derailed and I'm like, oh, why am I thinking about goldfish again?
Right.
Crackers. I don't really have ADHD, but I do get
Mm-hmm.
slightly distracted.
Fair. I mean, there's a million diagnoses, and all that matters is that you have the words to describe what you need in life, and not of people around you. But it sounds like for the most part you're able to work past this one yourself, and that it has changed you for the better, which is always incredibly nice to hear as one neurospicy person to another.
I I think I'm neurotypical actually, oddly.
I'm gonna press X, but I do respect your judgment over mine. So
I Most of my problems could be traced back to depression. Finger guns.
that is the spice. I'm afraid those are the brainworms.
Yeah, well, that's not really a recognized disability unless it's chronic and you have the bad thoughts.
Oh, sure. Well, let's not get into what our horrific medical system is willing to help us with.
Yes.
um, do you? Well, speaking of things that have changed you, do you feel like since you've started streaming, since you've started VTubing, that anything has significantly changed about you?
Uh yes. So my old presentation online was a little bit more domineering, let's
Mm-hmm.
say. I used to be a lot more um I like to tease people.
A little too
I
sharp tongue sometimes.
I used to be quite the fearsome person.
Mm.
I still technically am that person. I just, think twice before I open my mouth and be like, "Oh, you."
Yeah, yeah. God, the amount of people who I would love to force to have a conversation with you, because honestly, I do respect and sympathize with people who are like, it's hard to not say the dumb thing sometimes, but like, not all thoughts are outside thoughts. Some thoughts are inside thoughts, and the fact that you're like weighing that balance shows that you're miles ahead of many many people.
It's easy enough to. Oh, hi cursor. Why are you on me?
I fucked everything
You're
up.
messing with you're
That's
messing
not
with your mouse.
I don't think the cursor is on the OBS thing, though. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. I'm just moving my mouse around. You scared
Oh,
me.
okay. I
Ugh.
wanted to bring it up in case it was being captured.
No, I appreciate
You
you.
can, yeah. This is no longer the camera position that it was in. They'll
Yeah,
notice this cut.
yeah. I'll figure it out. I'll do something. I mean, the nice part about it happening during this time is none of this has to be canon. We can talk like two people puppeting around an anime woman, because that is in fact what's going on.
Wait, this isn't real for you?
Oh no. If this is real, get off the fucking ledge. Oh my god, that's dangerous.
I mean, I'll bounce, it's fine.
So, speaking of, I had a fucking delight talking about your lore. I feel like you're very quick with answers and comebacks for that sort of thing. Do you have a lot of fun writing your lore? Is it something you've really enjoyed about starting your VTubing journey?
So writing is a strong word. I have like a
Right.
stage direction for my lore more,
Mhm.
and I improvise it on the spot. It's like, Cheryl. I didn't have Cheryl before
Right,
today.
of course. It's like it's very similar to playing D&D. It's like you have the base idea written, but beyond that, it's just whatever comes to mind fast enough.
Yeah, I have a stage direction, and I let
Mm-hmm.
myself just ad lib it. Because, like, even if I contradict myself, I can look straight at the camera and be like, dream person, you
Right.
know?
We just move past it.
Yeah, a lot of my plot holes can be really easily filled in by just looking straight at the camera and being like, I live in a dream. And there is plot holes. Deal
Right.
with it.
That is part of the gimmick. That is part of the buy-in. Do
Yeah, and
you
that's why I chose such a wibbly gimmick.
Would you say you look
hmm
forward to opportunities where people are trying to poke around the lore a bit or poke holes in stuff a little bit?
Yes, I kind of am so ready to just like improvise lore on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wow, I wish people would challenge me a little bit more.
So real. So real. I
Yeah,
love the lore part of VTubers so much.
I have, I have shit prepared and I have shit I'm really ready to just improvise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's
I mean,
it's like
improvising with you was a ton of fun, so I highly recommend it, of course.
hmm I have the whole Trisha thing where that's the original like person Rue was that was stolen. So
Mm-hmm.
nobody really asks Trisha questions mainly because they hate her.
Fair.
She showed up a couple of times. I mean, she is directly supposed to be the antagonist that's at the story, so
Ooh, you gotta send me this stuff. I don't think I've seen this. Any of the time she's
uh
shown up.
well, it, just use Dream of Random Rue long enough and she might pop up.
Very fair. Very, very, very
She's
fair.
one of the options. She actually has this really weirdly niche like Wardo thing I made for her,
Ooh.
where um, whenever someone talks in chat, a little sparkle appears on her body, and nobody's mentioned it. And it's like, do they even notice?
That's
Are they
so
watching?
fucking cool. Okay, I will be watching out for that the next time I'm lurking in your stream.
Yeah. So when people send messages in chat when Trisha is around, she gets sparkles.
Very,
And the more
very
people
cool.
talk, the easier it is to see them, obviously. It's like a field effect where it generates a particle effect.
Mm-hmm.
The issue I'm having is, and it's not really an issue I'm going to solve because I don't give a shit,
Sure.
um, is if it spawns off of her body, it doesn't show up. And I'm sure you're very well aware of that issue,
Yeah, yeah. With the lamp issues.
the lamp.
Mm-hmm. 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 Boruto's kind of weird, but I honestly, the fact that I can even talk about that issue is a testament to how kind and skilled you are. Because you are definitely the reason any of my shit looks cool on Naruto.
Well, it's like that lamp, or how he solved that specific thing, and it's like, gosh, if people could just like take a step to the left and look behind the lamp, they'd be like, wow, this is really jank.
Right? This is the full like car with the rotating background behind it. And the camera's just
Yeah.
pushed in real hard.
Well, force perspective can do a lot for you.
And we're making it work for us. And we're doing beautifully.
I mean,
What would you
okay.
say is the thing you struggle with most in streaming? I hear like a lot
I
of people seem to answer with self-advertising.
I was going to say my hand shakes and actually prevents me from doing any kind of weird art that I need. So,
Ah,
yeah, physical labor jobs tend to come with trimmers. So, yay.
yeah. No, those.
It actually makes it so that in first-person shooters, I'm really bad at those too. Um,
Were you a fan of those before?
no.
Well, that's, I guess, the smallest silver lining that anyone could ever draw up.
Yeah, but I did play them before
Yeah.
because people like those games, and it's like, wow, I can't aim worth shit.
Mm-hmm.
We were playing Left 4 Dead 2, and I was getting a little frustrated with it because it's like,
I mean, I can
the
imagine.
real issue is me.
I mean, nothing that you can help. It's an injury that you have is what the real issue seems to be.
Yes, pretty much. Labor-intensive jobs. Yay.
Yeah, they can
Not
they
even
can
once.
fuck you up.
These days, if I ever get really desperate for money, I could do things like sell my expertise and
Mm-hmm.
um, the various things I can do for VTubing, but it's like the sort of person that would make me is the kind of people that a lot of people assume are scammers because it's like, okay, how much of this do you actually know? And
Right,
it's
you're
like,
in
I
a
know
space
so
with
much of it.
scammers, certainly, but that
Mhm.
just shows that the niche is in need. You know.
I could set up a person with a 3D avatar. I can show them enough in Wardo where they won't be totally lost, and I can help them set up OBS so that it captures everything correctly. Does this sound sort of familiar?
It does. It does. It does. I honestly, I would have put off streaming probably for at least another month if you hadn't helped. And then I have this tendency where if I put something off, I just don't do it. So there's a very real likelihood that I just disappeared into the night from every VTubing community, and you
Yeah, well,
directly helped that against that. So
I was going to throw a rock at your head. You
yeah,
were delaying too long, and it's like, hey, what do you need? I will show you everything you need to do.
and
It's like your
endlessly
magic box.
appreciative. My magic box. What would I do without your fiddling on my magic box?
Hmm.
The world will never know. The world will never have to know. um,
Anyways,
Rue, I absolutely love talking to you. Uh, I'm gonna
we
probably.
need to do like a real collab someday.
I
I
do
have
want to do a
Bokura.
real collab. I've gotten better about impromptu shit. I'm still not good at it, and I could do Baldur's Gate. I could do Baldur's Gate if you wanted. If you want to do some Baldur's Gate.
I would love to do Baldur's Gate because I have the dumbest, stupidest build ever,
Oh,
and you need
sick!
to experience it.
Amazing. I
I
cannot.
play it on. I play it every chance I can, and I will show you the power of the Punch Mage.
You are the person I directly stole the Baldur's big ass door joke from. That I have definitely gotten some laughs out of. So you have more than earned the ability to tie me up for many Baldur's Gate collabs.
Baldur's big ass door. It's
Baldur's
just a
huge
good
ass
name for
door.
it. Baldur's big ass dumpy. Oh, what?
Huh? Who said that? um, Rue, speaking of collabs, speaking of channels, do you want to talk directly to any lovely audience members and tell them where to find you and what you're generally doing and why they should come check you out? Besides all the things I was already singing your praises for.
Um. Okay. So I stream. I stream at Ruethwin. It is easy enough to spell. Ruethwyn. The Y is probably the part you're going to trip up on because you think win is spelled with an I.
Every
How
time.
dare you? It's it's an elfy kind of name. I understand, but come on and come over. Just say hi. Talk in my chat. If you don't want to talk, I'm okay with lurkers. You're second class. Oh, you are
And I've always said
welcome in
that.
this. You're welcome in my streams at any time to just sit around, lurk, or chat. And if you like my voice for some reason, there's a few of you who are weird like that. I accept you. I don't understand you, but I accept you.
I accept you at arm's length, and not only should you listen to her beautiful, beautiful voice, you should ask her for video game recommendations. Every single one has been so fucking good, actually. So, and I still have so many to get through.
Yeah, well, there's some of them that are kind of expensive, but it's like, I'm gonna throw a few inexpensive options in here just in case you ever get around to having money.
It's something to build up to in case I ever get around to having money. Is the worst I've ever been burned. We actually have to stop right now. Thank you so much, Rue, for being here. I love talking to you, and I'm much more confident about this project in general with you being my first, so thank you for popping my interview cherry.
What?
Huh? Who? Bye.
So, why? All right, tell me you
Wonderful.
need anything else, and if we need to do a reshoot of something, whatever. If you forgot something, etc.
I'll let you know. I'll
I,
let you know.
I, I need to stack my controller and get over to Elden Ring.
Absolutely. Have fun.
Bye bye.
Oh, you again. You again. I always forget to click stop recording. Fuck. Hell. Love you. Love you. You didn't say it back. Say it back. Thank you.